name is Felicia from Class 8-9, option number 8. COVID-19. UK reports 29,520 coronavirus-related cases and 93 deaths. Latest daily figures show the UK has recorded another 29,520 coronavirus cases, according to the latest daily figures. A further 93 people have died within 28 days of a positive COVID-19 test. Daily government figures show, taking the total figure to 130,894 since the start of the pandemic. On Friday, 32,700 new infections and 100 deaths were recorded, and last Saturday saw 28,612 cases and 103 deaths. Meanwhile, another 39,047 first vaccine doses and 166,952 second jabs were administered. A total of 47,254,399 people have had a first dose, and 40,372,981 adults are fully jabbed, equivalent to 76.3% of the adult population. It comes after England's all numbers found to have fallen yesterday, with the figure now sitting between 0.8 and 1. This means for every 10 people who have the virus, between 8 and 10 more get infected. Projections from Mali Community SPIM released by the government on Friday suggest that death and hospital admissions will continue to decline across the country until around 25 August. The projections, which are based on trends in data up to August, have a large range of possible outcomes, and the scientists on the community stress they are not forecasts or predictions.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rizka Piantari. I'm from Class 8-9 and today I'm gonna read news about COVID-19 in English and Bahasa. The COVID-19 outbreak in the United States crossed 100,000 new confirmed daily infections on Saturday, a milestone last exceeded during the winter surge and driven by the highly transmissible Delta variant and low vaccination rates in the South. Health officials fear that cases, hospitalizations, and deaths will continue to soar if more Americans don't embrace the vaccine. Nationwide, 50% of residents are fully vaccinated and more than 70% of adults have received at least one dose. The situation is particularly dire in the South, which has some of the lowest vaccination rates in the U.S. and has seen some smaller hospitals overrun with patients. Some people have been scared off from the vaccine by bogus warnings on social media and from some non-medical media personalities. In some parts of the U.S., hospitals are scrambling to find beds for patients. In Texas, Houston officials said some patients were transferred out of the city, one as far as North Dakota. Dr. David Pearce, Houston's chief medical officer, said some ambulances were waiting hours to offload patients because no beds were available. The healthcare system right now is nearly at a breaking point. For the next 3 weeks or so, I see no relief on what's happening in emergency departments, said David on Thursday. Wabah COVID-19 di Amerika Serikat melampaui 100.000 infeksi harian baru yang dikonfirmasi pada hari Sabtu. Sebuah tonggakan terakhir terlampaui selama musim dingin dan didorong oleh varian Delta yang sangat mudah menular dan tingkat vaksinasi yang rendah di selatan. Tenaga kesehatan khawatir bahwa kasus rawat inap dan kematian akan terus melonjak jika banyak warga Amerika yang tidak menerima vaksin. Secara nasional, 50% penduduk telah divaksinasi dan lebih dari 70% orang dewasa telah menerima setidaknya satu dosis. Situasi dari selatan sangatlah mengerikan. Selain memiliki tingkat vaksinasi terendah di AS, banyak juga rumah sakit yang lebih kecil terlihat dibanjiri oleh pasien. Beberapa merasa takut untuk vaksin karena adanya peringatan palsu di media sosial dan beberapa tokoh media non-medis. Di beberapa bagian AS, rumah sakit berebut mencari tempat tidur untuk pasien. Di Texas, beberapa pasien dipindahkan keluar kota, bahkan sampai sejauh North Dakota. Dr. David Pearce, kepala petugas medis Houston, mengatakan beberapa ambulans menunggu berjam-jam untuk menurunkan pasien karena tidak ada tempat tidur yang tersedia. Sistem perawatan kesehatan saat ini hampir mencapai titik puncaknya. Selama 3 minggu ke depan, saya tidak melihat kelegaan atas apa yang terjadi di unit gawat darurat, kata David pada hari Kamis. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, good morning. My name Rania Moldia Jasmine, option 29. The number of COVID-19 positive cases in Indonesia is still rising. Based on the government data on Saturday, August 14 at 12 o'clock local time, the new case load in the past 24 hours reached 28,598. The additional cases totaling the number of Indonesia COVID-19 cases to 3,833,541 since the announcement of the first patient in March last year. As per today, 31,880 people have recovered from the disease. Totaling the number recovers to 3,321,598. Meanwhile, the people combat COVID-19 reached 1,270 as per today, adding the total of that to 116,366. The government also monitored that there were 302,433 COVID suspects and 222,582 specimens were tested today as stated by Indonesia COVID-19 Task Force. The data is also accessible for the public on COVID-19 Go ID. Jumlah kasus positif COVID-19 di Indonesia masih terus bertambah berdasarkan data pemerintah. Pada Sabtu 14 Agustus pukul 12 waktu setempat, beban kasus baru dalam 24 jam terakhir mencapai 28.598. Penambahan kasus tersebut membuat total jumlah kasus COVID-19 di Indonesia menjadi 3.833.541 sejak pengumuman pasien pertama pada Maret tahun lalu. Hingga hari ini, 31.880 orang telah pulih dari penyakit ini, sehingga jumlah yang sembuh menjadi 3.321.598 orang. Sedangkan pasien meninggal dunia akibat COVID-19 mencapai 1.270 orang per hari ini, sehingga total korban meninggal menjadi 116.366 orang. Pemerintah juga memantau ada 302.433 tersangka COVID dan 222.582 spesimen diperiksa hari ini, sebagaimana dinyatakan gugus tugas COVID-19 Indonesia. Data tersebut juga dapat diakses publik di COVID-19 Go ID.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fadlan and I'm part of VIII from Class 8-9. Now I'm going to read news about coronavirus in English and Indonesian language. As of 12 August 2021, the government of the Republic of Indonesia has reported 3,770,155 persons who confirmed COVID-19. There have been 113,664 deaths related to COVID-19 reported, and 3,247,715 patients have recovered from the disease. WHO is working with the Indonesian government to monitor the situation and prevent further spread of disease. This page shares information on coronavirus disease and advice for the public on how to keep healthy and prevent the spread of illness in Indonesia. The Ministry of Health of the Republic of Indonesia has taken action to enhance response of efforts for COVID-19 in Indonesia, referring to WHO interim guidance on novel coronavirus. In Indonesia, hingga 12 Agustus 2021, pemerintah Republik Indonesia telah melaporkan 3.774.155 orang terkonfirmasi positif COVID-19. Ada 113.664 kematian terkait COVID-19 yang dilaporkan, dan 3.247.715 pasien yang telah pulih dari penyakit tersebut. WHO bekerja sama dengan pemerintah Indonesia untuk memantau situasi dan mencegah penyebaran penyakit lebih lanjut. Halaman ini berbagi informasi tentang penyakit coronavirus dan saran untuk masyarakat tentang cara menjaga kesehatan dan mencegah penyebaran penyakit di Indonesia. Kementerian Kesehatan atau Kemenkes Republik Indonesia telah mengambil tindakan untuk meningkatkan upaya respons COVID-19 di Indonesia, mengacu pada pedoman sementara WHO tentang virus corona baru. That's enough from me. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Junior Gading. I'm from Class 8-9 in English. As of 12 August 2021, the government of the Republic of China has reported 3,774,155 persons with confirmed COVID-19. There has been 113,664 deaths related to COVID-19. reported and 3,247,715 patients have recovered from the disease. WHO is working with the Indonesia government to monitor the situation and prevent further spread of disease. Inspect, share information on coronavirus disease and advice for the public on how to keep healthy and prevent the spread of illness in Indonesia. The Ministry of Health (MOH) of the Republic of Indonesia has taken action to enhance response of effort for COVID-19 in Indonesia. Referring to WHO and the evidence on the novel coronavirus, please see the link below for MOH COVID-19 related information. That's in Indonesia. Hingga 12 Agustus 2021, pemerintah Republik Indonesia telah melaporkan 3.354.155 orang terkonfirmasi positif COVID-19. Ada 113.66 kematian terkait COVID-19 yang dilaporkan dan 3.247.716 pasien telah pulih penyakit tersebut. WHO bekerjasama dengan pemerintah Indonesia untuk memantau situasi dan mencegah penyebaran penyakit lebih lanjut. Alamat ini berbagi informasi tentang penyakit corona sekaligus penyebaran untuk masyarakat tentang cara menjaga kesehatan dan mencegah penyebaran penyakit di Indonesia. Kementerian Kesehatan atau Kemenkes Republik Indonesia telah mengambil tindakan untuk meningkatkan upaya respon COVID-19 di Indonesia mengacu pada pedoman sementara WHO tentang virus corona baru.